Hello, and this is a short video on how to look at the legacy license manager for older versions of the Wonderware products. In this case, I'm going to be looking at a system that has Wonderware essentially 2014 R2. Now, to view license information, depending on the type of system you're running on, in this case, I'm running on Windows Server 2012 R2. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the little Windows tab here, and I'm going to go to All Programs, and I will go to Wonderware. And if you're running InTouch or what other product, there may be a common folder. And in that common folder, you may see something called the Orchestra License Manager. Now, on older versions, it will probably say License Manager. But the key thing is that they are both one and the same thing. They're just named differently. So so if you cannot find this, just search for some place on your computer for this Orchestra License Manager. Now, if you're still having problems finding it, you can go to Windows Explorer and locate a folder called Program Files x86 or Program Files on older operating systems, Common Files Orchestra. So if you locate this particular directory, and you will see something called AA License View. And all you have to do is just simply double click on it, and it will bring up the license manager. Again, the two different ways are you can go here, click on the start button, or there's the little Windows icon here, all programs, and go to Wonderware and look for a common folder, and you'll see Orchestra License Manager. Again, if you do not see that, just simply go to this folder. As I mentioned earlier, just go to this folder, Program Files x86, Common Files Orchestra. Now, once you've located it and you've started the program, you'll open up the license manager. Now, on the right here, you'll see some little options you can menu, or like a tree that you can select things. And if you click on the actual name of the computer, this is the actual name of the computer, and you should see in the right the different licenses that you have. Now we're going to click on local here, and this says here I have a demo development license. So you will look here under the component name. The component name says exactly what type of license it is, and where the license reside, which is on the computer, the license path where it's stored on the computer, and the serial number of the particular license. You have the part number and the serial number. The serial number is what's important. The serial number actually tells us who the license is registered to. Now, if you look at the bottom, this is the feature summary. So you see the list of feature components, and as you look through this, if you scroll down, you'll see the features that are authorized for this particular license. And if you continue to scroll down, you can see something. You'll say DA server. This is dealing with the communications and development IO. And if you can continue scrolling down, you'll see something called dev, or whenever you see dev, it means development. So that kind of tells us what your development capabilities are for that particular license. But the key thing is, if you give, let's say for instance, the account executive or the salesperson that's responsible for your account, if you give them the serial number, they should be able to. You call up the client services for your particular your account. They will tell you based on this serial number. They can tell you exactly who owns the license and so forth. And not only that, but we can also look inside of this feature summary here where it says vendor string. It also tells us who the license is for, as who is registered to as well. Now, once we've done that, one thing that we may want to do also is determine what type of software we're running. So in this case, we will go back to Wonderware, and if you're running, like for instance, InTouch, you will click on this icon or you could come down here and find that same icon here. This is the InTouch Application Manager. So you would select that, and as the screen pops up, you'll see briefly, it'll tell you what version you're running. Also, you can go to Help and you say, go to About Application Manager, and it will also pop up and tell you what version you are running right here, this version information. And so with this same information, it will tell us exactly what you have, and therefore we can help you a lot better going forward in the future. Again, and just to kind of reiterate, just to go here to all programs, go to Wonderware, and you could come down here to any one of these products. If we're again, and it will tell you if you select any one of those products, you can usually go to the Help About. In this case, if we're dealing with InTouch, we will go here to Application Manager and just simply click on it, and you'll see InTouch 2014 R2SP1, or we can look at the actual, another version, another way of determining that version information. This is the same version. This is just think of it as a software build number. Okay, so this is how you can actually tell what version you have and how you can actually view license information for your particular product. And if you see here, you can say this. You can see also it says this product is licensed to, and the particular people, and the serial number as well. So these are multiple ways of seeing that information. If I clicked on View License, it'll bring up another utility, but in any case, this is all you need to know. All right, thank you.